Hello, and welcome to this performance of the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged. Before we get underway, I have just a few brief announcements. The recording of this production, by any means, photo, video, or audio, is strictly prohibited. So, if you have a mobile device, now would be a great time to turn it off. Trust me, you really don't want to mess with our zero tolerance policy. And for your convenience, the toilets are located in the bathroom. Now, let's move on to the complete works of William Shakespeare right after you sign our terms of service. No need to read it. It's usual liability waiver, next of kin, criminal affidavit. An usher will be walking around to collect a blood sample, perhaps do a retinal scan, and if need be, an exorcism. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Suniti Ajmera, and ever since I was in kindergarten, I saved up my pennies. And the first thing that I bought was this. This, for those of you who do not know, is called a book. Ink, printed on sheets of paper, bound in leather. No battery, no touchscreen, and you can't even take a selfie with it. It is simply, it is simply a book, but not just any book. It's the complete works of William Shakespeare, which for me is the greatest book in the history of books. Sure, it's jingoistic, sexist, patriarchal, but it's no worse than any other religious text. And plus, the plots are way more easier to understand, and there's more cross-dressing, so definitely better. Now, this strange room that you are all sitting in is called a theater. This is where the words in this book come to life. It's where the magic happens. The history of the Wheatley Auditorium. Remember that one staged reading of American Psycho, the musical? Or that other time in Little Shop where the lead Seymour fell into a trash can. And now tonight, in this very theater, the stage manager tells us we have to be out in 2 hours. Look, I know we got a good deal on rent, but there's this guy doing a puppet show in the late slot, and he's already backstage, and he scares me. But fear not, although our time is short, the feat that my partners and I will attempt tonight is truly impossible. Tonight, my partners and I will try to replicate the genius, the magic, the towering grandeur of the complete works of William Shakespeare. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce an individual who knows more about Shakespeare than anyone he knows. One of Long Island's most finest eminent Shakespearean scholars with a bachelor's degree from SUNY Old Westbury and a certificate of completion from preeminentshakespeareanscholars.com. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Will Shakespeare. Oh, wait, never mind, sorry. Mr. Will Sellerberg.
Thank you. Please hold the applause. Thank you, Suniti, and good evening, friends. William Shakespeare, playwright, poet, actor, Stratford's proudest flower, according to some of my namesake, transplanted from the heart of the English countryside to bask in the warmth of London's literary greenhouse. A man who, despite the ravages of male-patterned baldness, planted the potent seed of his poetical genius in the fertile womb of Elizabeth Bingham. There it took root and spread through the lymphatic system of Western civilization until it became a giant carbuncle of knowledge and understanding on the very organ of our consciousness.
Wow.
And yet, how much do we intellectually stunted members of the 21st century truly appreciate the plump fruit of Shakespeare's loins?
Wow. Wow.
You know what? Let's find out how much. Charlize, could we have the house lights, please? Now, yeah, I know, it's bright. But if I may just have a brief show of hands, how many of you have ever seen or read any play by William Shakespeare? Any contact with the bard whatsoever? Just raise your hands. We may be screwed.
Why?
I think they know more than we do.
But you're an eminent Shakespearean scholar.
No. I'm pre-eminent.
Okay, well then be pre-eminent.
Right. Okay. Let's see. How many of you have ever seen or read All's Well That Ends Well? Well, that seems to be separating the wheat from the chaff rather nicely. Let's see if we have any super eminent Shakespearean scholars in the crowd. Has anyone ever seen or read King John? King John? Anyone? You have? Really?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen it or read it?
Well, I downloaded it.
Would you mind telling us what it's about?
It's about a hunchback.
Good enough. Could you stand up first, please? My friends, ecce homo.
Whoa! Not cool!
Judging by your obvious lack of fluency in Latin, like, hello, may I presume that you have not matriculated?
Well, not today.
My friends, look at this sad individual, abandoned by our educational system, hopped up on empty gigabytes of pirated text. And now, look at the person sitting next to you. Go on, look! Do you recognize the same vapid expression, the same pores clogged with the acne of intellectual immaturity? Or do you instead see their keep looking? Look, please! Do you recognize the same vapid expression? Or do you see there a longing, a desperate plea for literary salvation?
Excuse me, can I sit down?
No, you stand there before us as a living symbol of a society whose capacity to comprehend, much less attain, the genius of a William Shakespeare has been systematically stunted by Star Wars sequels, laid waste by Love Island, and bankrupted by the babbling blather of Big Brothers and Bachelorettes. My friends, I say to you, toss out your tawdry televisions to savor the splendors of the sonnet. Exchange the isolation of the iPhone for the ideals of the I am. Imagine a world where manly men wear pink tights with pride.
Hallelujah!
This is my dream, friends, and it begins here, tonight. Join me in taking the first steps down the path to literary salvation by texting Shakespeare is God to 75134. That is 75134. Now, standard rates apply. Now on with the show, and may the bard be with you.
Thank you, Will. Okay, well, those of you who own a copy of this book know that no collection is complete without a proper biography of William Shakespeare himself. To complete this portion of the play, I'd like to invite the third member of our company, Ms. Emily Solomon.
Hi, Suniti. It's so good to see you. Hey, y'all. So, I Googled Shakespeare's life so I can tell you about all the stuff he did. As you can see, I'm not an audience member. I totally punked you. Ooh, okay.
Knee slapper.
Shut up. Okay, sorry. New phone. The iPhone 16 from T-Mobile. A truly tremendous device. Okay. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman, Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway?
Different Anne Hathaway, guys.
That's a shame. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588. There, with his provincial charm and folksy wit, he quickly became a popular figure around the U.S. Capitol. After dominating Michael Douglas in a debate, winning the highest office in all the land, and absolutely nailing his role in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Shakespeare issued the Emancipation Proclamation on New Year's Day, 1863, thus freeing the slaves. I never knew that before.
Probably because it never happened.
Ow! Although Shakespeare modernized the economy, won the Civil War, and built the Transcontinental Railroad, he was sadly assassinated at the Globe Theater in 1864 by an actor with a cannon. He now lies buried in a log cabin in Stratford, although there's also a huge monument to him at the mall. Thank you.
Nope, Thank you. All right, leave. Please, please, please. Okay. Okay. Well, that was quite something. A dull puppet guy is glaring at me from the wings. So, without further ado, we are proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged.
Great, right? I love the remix. And what do you think of the outfit, right? Very Elizabethan. Right, where was I? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. How many parts exactly must one man play? Shakespeare's dramatis personae numbers 1,222 roles, 36 in Romeo and Juliet alone. Way too many. I mean, okay, Friar Lawrence, fine. Tybalt, sure. But Mercutio, Lady Capulet, unsightly fat on the bard's body of work. Let us therefore begin our shrinkage of the bard's work by rendering the blubber of his greatest romantic tragedy down to the bare essentials of the sweet teenage romance of Romeo and Juliet. Prologue.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge breaks to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their lives, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows, and do at their death bury their parents' strife.
I thought we had agreed no performance art. Act 1, Scene 1. Behold, two men in search of imbroglio, the Capulet Samson, the Montague Benvolio. Verona's fragile peace shall be undone, and tragedy begin with the biting of a thumb.
Oh, I like to rise with the sun. She rises early in the morning. Oh, it's him. I'm gonna beat him up, kill him, and beat him up again.
Oh, it's him. I hate his guts, his family, his dog, hate them all.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, sir, I do, but bite my thumb.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb. Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No,
Well,
sir.
if you do, then I am all for you, for I am a better man than you.
No better.
Yes, better.
You lie.
Down with the Montague.
Up with yours, Capulet. Oh no. Oh no, it's the prince.
Enemies to the peace, on pain of torture, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince.
Let's kill.
You, Capulet, shall go along with me. Benvolio, come you this afternoon to know our farther pleasure in this case.
Brown nose.
Language!
Where is Romeo? Saw him today. Right, I am glad he was. He comes.
Hey, Benvolio Brown.
Sup, Romeo? Good morrow, cuz.
Is the day so young?
But you struck 9.
I mean, sad hours seem so long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Out of love?
Out of her favor, where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so rough in tyrannous in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to her will.
Head ye to the feast of Capulets. There sups the fair Rosaline whom thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither and compare her face to some that I shall show, and I shall make thee think thy swan a crow.
None fairer than my Pookie.
There's free beer.
Let's go.
of Capulet, where Romeo shall meet his Juliet, and where, in a scene of timeless romance, he'll try to find love at a Renaissance dance.
Oh, she doth teaches the torches to burn bright. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night. Where my hug at?
Ew.
Oh, sorry. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth out that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much. Which mannerly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands, the pilgrim's hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saint lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer effects I take.
But from my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips? Oh, trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
Forget it.
But I'm supposed to riz you up.
I said forget it.
It's in the script.
Wait, it is?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay then. That was wonderful. I mean, you kissed by the book. Oh, coming, mother.
Is she a Capulet? Aye, so I fear. The more is my unrest. What are you doing?
The balcony scene?
Ah, okay. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet. What's in a name anyway? That which we call a nose, by any other name would still smell. O Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name which is no part of thee, take all myself. Whoa!
Ow, I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I shall be newly baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What did you just say?
Call me but love, and I shall be new baptized.
Call you but love.
No. Call me but love.
Yeah,
and-
okay, but love.
Look, stop.
What man art thou? Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
Dost thou love me then? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. O Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear.
Oh, swear not by the moon.
Oh, what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Although I take joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too sudden, too unadvised, too like the lightning which doth cease to be, ere one can say it lightens. Good night, a sweet repose and rest. Come to thy heart, as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have? Whoa, this is only our first date, sweetie. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow. Bye, but love.
Lo, Romeo did swoon with love. By Cupid he'd been crippled. But Juliet had a loathsome coz, whose loathsome name was Tybalt.
The love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain. Therefore, turn and draw.
Tybalt, I do protest, for I never injured thee, but loved thee, better than thou canst devise.
Thou wretched boy, I am for you. Oh, I am slain!
Moving right along, from Tybalt's death onwards, the lovers were cursed. Despite the best efforts of friar and nurse, their fate pursued them. They can't seem to duck it. Oh, I can't say that. At the end of Act 5, they both kicked the bucket. Whew.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, and bring in cloudy nights immediately. Come, civil knights, come night, come Romeo. Come thou day and night, come gentle black-browed knights. Oh, knights, 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 come, 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 come. I didn't write that. And bring me my Romeo. Oh, here's my nurse. Nice fit.
Oh, thanks. All natural.
Now, nurse, what news?
I like the day he's gone. He's killed his dad.
Can heaven be so envious?
Oh, Romeo! Romeo! Whoever would have thought it? Romeo!
What devil art thou to torment me thus?
I saw the wound. I saw it with my own eyes. Right here, in his manly breast.
Is Romeo slain and is Tybalt dead?
No! Romeo slain. No, wait. Tybalt is slain, Romeo banished. Romeo that killed Tybalt. He's banished.
Oh God! Hath Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did! Alas, the day it did!
Oh, nurse! Nurse! Oh, nurse! Nurse? Nurse? New meds. Oh, Friar Lawrence, Romeo is banished and Tybalt is slain, and I could really use some pharmaceutical assistance if you know what I mean.
Take thou this vial and this distilled liquor thou off, and presently through thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humour.
Oh, I feel a cold and drowsy humor running through my veins. Obi-Wan. Pretty colors. Uh-oh. Ah, much better.
My love! My wife! Death has sucked thy honey out thy breath, hath no power yet upon thy beauty. Oh, Juliet, why art thou yet so fair?
Well, I don't know. Oh.
Here's to my love. Go, 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 go. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss. Ugh. Whoa, jeez, no tongue. I die.
Good morning. Where is my love? Ah! Oh, what's this? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison I see hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. That's Romeo for you. Me die.
Epilogue.
A glooming peace this morning what it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go forth and have talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, some shall be punished. For never was there a story of more whoa than of Juliet and her Romeo.
And Romeo and Juliet are dead.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. We did R&J in 12 minutes.
Awesome!
Not awesome. At this point, the complete works will take us like 7 hours?
Crap!
I have an idea. Let's give up.
No, we can't give up. We'll just have to keep them super short. Here, Suniti, read this.
Sorry about that. In approaching Shakespeare's cruder early work, Will has delved into the bard's jejune carnal impulses manifested in the context of the agrarian-urban demographic shift in the late Renaissance/early modern England. So here's Shakespeare's first tragedy, Titus Andronicus, as a cooking show.
Delicious episode of Kitchen Tragedies. I'm your host, Titus Andronicus, also known as the Gory Gourmet. Now, when you've had a crappy day, you know, your left hand chopped off, your son's murdered, your daughter's tongue cut off, and both her hands chopped off, you know, those kinds of days that happen occasionally. Well, the last thing you want to do is cook, unless you cook up the attacker and serve him to a sick, twisted tyrant of a mother at a dinner party. My daughter Lavinia and I will show you how. Hello, Lavinia. Are you as enraged as I am? Ready to bake up some sweet revenge? Then hark, villain! I will grind your bones to dust, and of it and your blood I'll make a paste, and of the paste a coffin I will rear, and make a pasty of your shameful head. Come, Lavinia, receive the blood. First, we want to make a nice, clean incision from the carotid artery to the jugular vein, like so. Oh, this is satisfying, isn't it? Be sure to use a big bowl for this, because the human body has about 4 quarts of blood in it, and you don't want that pot to be overflowing. And when he's dead, which should be right about now, let me go grind his bones to powder small, and in this hateful liquor temper it. And in that paste let his vile head be baked at about 500 degrees, because this revenge is best served freaking hot. And 40 minutes later, you will have this lovely human head pie, which I prepared earlier, with lady fingers for dessert. Now, who will play the Empress and taste this dainty, high-protein treat? Welcome, Dread Queen. Will's please you eat, will's please you feed. It's finger looking good. Does that taste like closure, Lavinia? Well, there you have it. It's another kitchen catharsis. Be sure to watch our next episode, a 2-parter where Coriolanus will share his new recipe for hoarded cornbread, and Timon of Athens on a meaty new take on the Greek salad. Till then, bon appetit.
Remember, I warned you guys all about the violent patriarchal stuff, but let's move on from the bard's earlier, cruder plays to his later work. We will now be exploring the mature treatments of the themes jealousy, rage, and betrayal in this dark and brooding comedy, Othello, the Moor of Venice.
Speak of me as I am. Let nothing extenuate of one who loved not wisely, but too well. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Othello and his Desdemona.
Can we have some house lights, please?
Oh my God.
That was so embarrassing.
Indeed. It seems our dear Othello here, secure in the infallibility of the internet, has Googled the word more and determined it's a place where you tie up boats.
I didn't Google it. I ChatGPT'd it.
That's worse. Lose the boats!
Look, guys, fellow castmates, can you guys just come out and tell us, do you guys even know what a moor is? Come on, shout it out. No? Can you believe these people? So, Will, what is a moor?
Oh my God. You know what? This seems like an opportunity for a much needed discussion on the very important issues of ethnic racial identity vis-a-vis male-female power dynamics in a dominantly white male supremacist society.
Wait, I have a great idea. What if boats are awesome and we're done with Othello?
Yes!
Fine.
Hey, how about we take a break from all these heavy tragedies and move on to the comedies?
I mean, they do have fewer issues with outdated notions of ethnicity.
Not really, but sure.
Comedy! Shakespeare's comedies draw from the Roman plays of Plautus and Terence, Ovid's hilarious metamorphoses, and the rich Italian tradition of commedia dell'arte. The bard was an expert at borrowing and adapting these plot devices from these very different traditions.
That's just plagiarism.
No. Shakespeare didn't plagiarize, he distilled.
Whatever, he was still a big cheater.
Hey, it takes a real genius to milk 5 ideas into 16 plays.
Okay, yeah, but I can never tell which one is which. Like, what's that one with the big shipwreck, the identical twins, and the big wedding at the end?
All of them.
See, that sucks.
Well, obviously, Shakespeare should have written one exemplary play instead of 16 sucky ones, which is why I have taken the liberty of condensing Shakespeare's comedic diarrhea into a single, solid, well-formed lump of hilarity, which I have entitled The Comedy of Two Well-Measured Gentlemen Lost in the Merry Wives of Venice on a Midsummer's 12th Night in Winter. Or
Simple and Taming Pericles in The Tempest of Merchant, as much as you like it for nothing. Or
The
Love Boat Goes to Verona!
Act 1. A Bohemian duke swears an oath of celibacy, turns the rule of his kingdom over to his tyrannical brother, and sets sail for the golden age of Greece. While rounding the heel of Italy, the duke's ship is caught in a terrible tempest, and he is cast up on a desert island, along with his daughter, a sweet, innocent, beautiful young princess.
Oh, dear father, I am so lonely on this island. I am sad, boo-hoo, and silly.
Oh, precious daughter, watch out for silly symbols of colonial oppression and lurking in caves.
Okay, bye-bye.
Meanwhile, the duke's long-lost son, a handsome, dashing, clueless young merchant, was also shipwrecked, coincidentally, on the very same island.
How shall I survive without funds in this strange foreign land? I know, I must need to find money. No, here's how a convenient service right now.
B, what's the matter, UA? Need a payday loan?
The stereotype, I said that, tricks the merchant into putting down his brains as collateral on the loan.
Such a deal.
Act 2. Fearing ravishment, the clueless young princess disguises herself as a boy and becomes a page to a handsome, dashing, clueless young soldier.
Boy,
Yes? I mean, yes?
you shall woo Kate for me, for she is shrewish, and I'm sick of love and gender dysphoria.
I may not speak it out loud, but I do love thee, though I am a boy.
I sweet not that way, boy. Deliver this letter to Kate the Shrew. Go hence.
Whence?
Hie thee hither from hence to thence.
That doesn't make sense.
These are dents.
The beautiful, clueless young princess arrives in man-drag to woo the shrew.
It is I, Kate the Shrew. I am so a woman, and you are totes a man. Come hither,
Whither?
hither, from thither.
Ooh. That's a lot of wooing. Act 4. On the 12th night of midsummer, a puckish sprite leads all the lovers deep into the forest and squeezes the juice of an aphrodisiac flower into their eyes, while the queen of the fairies seduces a rude mechanical named Bottom, who coincidentally has the head of an ass.
Even donkeys need love.
Act 5. In the party that follows, the princess's man clothes get ripped off, revealing that she's a woman. The merchant recognizes his sister.
My long-lost and strangely attractive brother.
The shrew has a realization.
Oh, brave new world.
The dashing young soldier decides he actually prefers the donkey.
Who could have seen this coming?
And our stereotype exits, pursued by a bear. And they all get married and live happily ever after. Now give us your hands if we be friends, because all that is well that finally ends. I cannot believe I actually wrote this. Ugh.
I can't believe you wrote it either.
Not bad. 16 plays in 5 minutes. But if we're gonna get out of here before Puppet Guy starts blowing darts at us, we have to get back to the tragedies.
Tragedy! You know, we've actually discovered that Shakespeare's tragedies are much, much funnier than his comedies.
You know, that's so true. You know, it's funny. The Scottish play.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Macbeth.
No.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Because it's cursed. You can't say the name of that show in the theater unless you're the one performing it. That's why we refer to it as the Scottish play.
Okay, yeah, fine, great. But we are performing it, and besides, there's nothing remotely Scottish about it.
It's all in the interpretation, the performance. You need to be able to see the heather rippling on the highlands, feel the cool summer breeze wafting up your kilt, and smell the steaming vomit outside the pub.
Great idea. I'll get the kilt.
All drink whiskey.
Vomit!
Yeah!
We now present our authentically Scottish interpretation of Macbeth.
Trouble. Hey, perfect, McSpeaker. Tell me, McMore.
Macbeth, beware, Macduff. No man or woman born shall harm Macbeth. Till Burnham would come to Dunsey name, don't you know?
Oh, that's da great. Then what, McNeed, McI, McFear, McDuff.
See here, ya bright, flocked, natty figures, Clue McKinley. It stays of Erling sang for year. Nor that Macduff was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped. What'd you think about that?
Oh, I do not like it. But sport a woman's right to choose. Leon Haggis breath.
Macbeth, you kill me, wife. You met me wee bands and you shot at me steer.
Oh, I didn't, eh?
Okay, you did. All I had to do half it went away. Behold, where lies the usurper's cursed head? Macbeth, your arse is out the windy. And know that there never was a story of more blood and death than this, oh Mr. and Mrs. Macbeth. Thank ye.
You good there? Oh. You good? Great. Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant.
Hail, citizens.
He was warned by a soothsayer.
Beware the Ides of March!
But the great Caesar chose to ignore the warning.
What the hell is the Ides of March?
March 15th?
Why, that's today. Et tu, Brute?
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar. So let's bury him and get on to my play. Antony
And Cleopatra. Is this an asp I see before me? Covetous wretch. What?
You have this really outdated notion that all of
Good
Shakespeare's
job.
tragic heroines wear really ugly wigs and barf on people before they die.
It's an interpretation.
Barfing is not an interpretation.
Emily, Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra has absolutely nothing to do with gastrointestinal distress. It is a trans-global thriller about political maneuvering over the ancient Mediterranean.
One of Shakespeare's transglobal plays? Wow, I love those. Like that one about a transglobal leader in wireless communications that offers 2 lines of unlimited data for just $50 a month. And did I mention no contracts?
No!
Yeah, it's called T-Mobile Kinsman. It offers 90% nationwide on the nation's most 5G network.
Stop. Shakespeare, he wrote a play called Two Noble Kinsmen. Not T-Mobile Kinsmen,
Two Noble Kinsmen.
No, it was definitely T-Mobile.
Emily.
What?
Do you have a product placement deal with T-Mobile?
No, they just give me money to mention them in my phone. The iPhone 16 truly is tremendous.
Emily, Two Noble Kinsmen has absolutely nothing to do with wireless marketers or whatever. It's a play about 2 cousins who fall in love with the same woman.
And are they all on the Simple Choice family plan?
No!
Well, they should be. They could save a bundle.
Two Noble Kinsmen, it falls into the category of Shakespeare's plays, which are neither comedy, tragedy, nor history, which among scholars are called the problem plays, or in some circles, the lesser plays, or the obscure plays, or simply the bad plays. And yet, not all of the bad plays are completely without merit. In fact, one of them, Troilus and Cressida, is hardly bad at all. I actually discuss it in my upcoming monograph. Oh, you would love it. Let me just grab it for you right now.
Oh, not again. Wait,
Behold,
where'd you get that?
my book! It should be better than the complete works itself. I mean, I've been working on it for months. It has a whole chapter discussing authorship markers in the first folio edition versus the quarto edition of Troilus and Cressida.
Hey, maybe while you read that, Emily and I can make an interpretive dance.
Oh, I love performance art. It's so pretentious.
Yeah, great. Go get some props.
Okay.
I was actually hoping we could do a more straightforward, scholarly approach.
No.
You read and we'll interpret.
Fine. Troilus and Cressida was written in 1603, published in 1604, and appears in the first folio, although this version is some 166 lines longer than the quarto edition of 1645, which is some 166 lines shorter. Stop it! Stop it! You're making a mockery of my scholarship!
Yeah, Emily, loose the toys. Look, Will, just spitballing there. Was there anything in there about the plot?
Plot. Of course they cover the plot. Right here on the footnote of page 97. Here. Troilus, youngest son of Priam, king of Troy.
Okay, so you be Troilus, and you be the king. Oh.
Wonderful. Loves Cressida.
I'll get the wig.
And has arranged with her uncle Pandarus for a meeting. Although she feigns indifference, she is attracted to him.
I have to feign indifference?
Yes. Meanwhile, the Greek general Agamemnon.
Wait,
Agamemnon?
Boring.
Look, Will, I'm sorry. You know I love your brain, but all of this footnotey Greek stuff is simply too much.
Yeah, sorry. So you said Agamemnon? I was asleep. I'm sorry, but I promised myself I would not do dry, boring, vomit Shakespeare for the audience. It will just turn them off to it. Like when I was in school and we were supposed to be studying Shakespeare, I'd be looking out at the kids playing ball, and I'd be thinking to myself, well, why can't the Shakespeare stuff be more like sports?
sports.
How do you mean?
Well, sports are exciting, engaging, unlike Agamemnon. Take the histories, for example. All those kings and queens knock each other off, running up and down the field, passing the throne from one to the next. It's exactly like a game of football, but you do it with a crown.
They are kind of similar, aren't they?
Yeah, I could see that. You know what? Line them up. Come on, let's go.
Omaha, Pontefract, Richard III, Henry VIII, Taylor Swift, Freddie said, huh?
Oh, the ground is snapped to Richard II, that well-spoken 14th century monarch. He's fading back to pass, looking for an air downfield. But there's a heavy rush for King John.
Downwards!
Henry VI comes up with it. Oh no, but he's hit immediately by King John. Oh my God, he's cutting Henry VI into 3 parts. That's gotta hurt. King John is in the clear. He's at the 20, the 15. Oh, but he's poisoned at the 10-yard line. Looks like he's out for the game. Replacing him now is King Lear. Cordelia, you go long. Oh, there's a penalty marker. Fictional character on the field. Lear is disqualified, and he's not happy about it.
Wait, guys!
Lining up now is the father-son duo of King Henry IV and Prince Hal. Center snaps to the quarterback, and the quarterback gives to the hunchback. Uh-oh. Looks like Richard III's limp is giving him trouble. Oh my God, there is a pileup on the field. And Henry VIII comes up with it. And he's running and he stops to chop off his wife's head. Huzzah! And touchdown for the Red Rose. Oh my, you gotta believe this is the beginning of a Tudor dynasty.
All right, awesome, girls. Can we have some lights, please? Okay, Will, book me.
What are you doing?
I've been waiting to say that.
But what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm looking at the list of plays. I think we might have done them already.
Really?
Yeah, see, we did all the histories just now.
Right, and the comedies were a lump of hilarity.
Okay, so that leaves the tragedies. Lear was just in the football game. Macbeth we did with Scottish accents.
Mm-hmm. We did Romeo and Juliet.
Right, and we did Julius Caesar, Troilus and Cressida, Check and Check.
Pavitha did Othello with boats.
Oh, please, don't remind me.
Wait, did we do Antony and Cleopatra?
Mm-hmm. Cedar threw up on some of our lovely people in the first row.
Oh, once again, guys, so sorry about that. Throw Thursday, you know?
Please. Coriolanus and Timon of Athens had cameos in the cooking show.
Wait, so then that's it, right? Comedies, histories, tragedies, I think we might have done them all.
Looks like we can let you guys go a little early. You're lucky.
No, wait.
Oh no! Hamlet!
Oh, wait a minute. Shakespeare didn't write Hamlet.
Sure he did.
You know, the young prince struggling with his conscience after his uncle murdered his father.
That's just The Lion King.
Okay. Okay, guys, moving on from that. Hamlet is perhaps the greatest play ever written in the English language. It is a play of such lofty, poetic, and philosophical...
Will!
What?
Hamlet is a really serious and hardcore play, and I just don't think I'm up for it right now.
What do you mean?
I mean, the football game took a lot out of me, physically and mentally. I don't think I could do justice.
We don't have to do it justice. We just have to do it.
Oh, okay, Smarty Pants. What is your plan for doing Hamlet?
Well, I have concepts of a plan.
That's not good enough!
Ignoring that, we don't need concepts of a plan. I know Hamlet forwards and backwards.
Well, I don't know it backwards, and I don't want to do it!
Look, Emily, why don't we just ask the audience? Do you guys want to see Hamlet? Yeah! Okay, there's your answer.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll do Hamlet. As a two-man show, if you guys want to do it so bad, you can do it by yourselves. I'm out of here!
Where are you going?
I'm going away from this stupid show. Ah!
Try find.
Emily, Will, go get her!
I'll kill little Timmy! I'll kill this kid!
Emily, if you do that, that'll really turn him off to Shakespeare.
Whatever!
I'll kill you! You Shakespeare snowflake! Get back here!
Okay, guys, so we're back here again. Usually Will is much faster than Emily. One sec. Bernardo? Who's there? Long live the king! Who? Okay. So, as important as it is to talk about Shakespeare, there's another super intellectual writer that we should talk about. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13th, 1989. Just like Shakespeare, she too delved in the artistic works of writing, but in her case, songwriting. In fact, she based Love Story after Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. All right, that's it. Have a good intermission. See ya. Hi, guys. So, here we are, again. Just me and you. Yeah. So, how's your intermission? Yeah, what'd you do? Oh, what'd you eat? Ooh, fun dip. Good choice, good choice. Yeah, so I'm sure there's a really, really long line at the ladies' room.
No.
Oh, okay.
Places.
Thank you for the 2 people who responded.
No, I was asking if you guys if we were clear.
Oh, really? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, thanks. All right,
Hi.
so Will and Emily aren't back yet. Should be here momentarily. Who didn't turn their phones off? You guys had one job. Oh, crap. It's mine. Oh, it's Will. 1 second. Will, where are you? They're all just staring at me.
Yep, we are.
What do you want me to even do in the meantime? Oh, you want me to do that? But that's boring. Fine. I guess I'll have to do it really quickly. Anyways, where are you? Airport? Are you serious? Is Emily with you? You didn't give her sugar, right? Her blood sugar and the way she acts is just too much. Oh, okay. They're still staring at me. Okay, bye. So, Will and Emily aren't back yet, but Will reminded me that I should cover all of the sonnets. Shakespeare wrote 154 sonnets, and to cover them as quickly as possible, I've invited every cast member to the stage to say the sonnets simultaneously. All right, ready, guys? Good? 3, 2, 1, go! Awesome, guys. Thank you. All right, take a bow. Do you just mind taking this for me? Thank you. Perfect. Will and Emily, everybody.
Hey, y'all. So we're back and we're ready to do Hamlet. Woohoo! Give me an H-E-L.
H-E-L.
Give me an M-E-T.
M-E-T.
What's that spell?
Helmet?
Yeah, I gotta go put on my helmet. Woohoo! H-E-L-M-E-T.
You gave her sugar, didn't you?
No, I told her that if she did Hamlet, we could go see And Juliet on Broadway.
Again? Oi.
Oh,
Watch where you're going.
right. Where were we? Ugh. Let's get ready for perhaps the greatest play ever written. It is the last one. It is Helmet, the It's been a long day. Just stay with me a second. Hamlet, the tragedy of the Prince of Denmark. The place, Denmark. The battlements of Elsinore Castle, midnight. 2 guards enter.
Who's there?
Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo?
He, 'tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed.
For this relief, much thanks.
Well, good night.
Peace, break thee off. Look where it comes!
Ooh. Mark it, Horatio, it would be spoke to.
What art thou? By heaven, I charge thee, speak! Cockle-doodle-doo! 'Tis gone.
It was about to speak when the cock crew. When the cock crew.
Break we our watch off, and by my advice, let us impart what we have seen tonight unto Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, that it should come to this but 2 months dead. And so, to my loving mother, frailty thy name is woman. Yea, you, married with mine uncle, my father's brother, thy funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
My lord.
Horatio! Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
The king, your father.
The king? My father? But where was this?
Upon the platform where we watched.
'Tis very strange I will watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again. All is not well. Would the night were come. The air bites shrewdly. It is very cold.
My lord, it comes!
Angel and ministers of grace, defend us! Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Mark me.
Speak, for I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge what thou shalt hear. If ever thou didst thy dear father love, revenge his foul, most unnatural murder.
Murder! Murder?
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
My uncle!
Your uncle?
Adieu, Hamlet. Remember me.
My lord, this is very strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth than dreamt of in your philosophy, so piss off! I hereafter shall think meet. Bacon. To put an antique disposition on, the time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite that I ever was, born to exit right. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Oh, now, Ophelia. What's the matter?
My lord, as I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, with his doublet all embraced, no hat upon his head, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking each other, and with a look so piteous of report as even loosed out of hell to speak of horrors, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
I know not.
But this is the very ecstasy of love. I found the cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Since brevity is the soul of wit, I'll be brief. He is mad. Look you where the poor wench comes reading. Away, I do beseech you. How does my good Lord Hamlet? Well, God have mercy. Do you know me, my lord? Very well. You are a fishmonger. What do you read, my lord? Words, words, words! Though this be madness, yet there's method in't.
Daddy, the players are here and they say they want to do a play within a play. Whatever that means. That's all.
Good day. Ophelia, dear, help me off stage. I am but mad, northwest. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks, if he do but blench. I know my course of play's a thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether to snowbler and the mind suffer, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, to die, to sleep, perchance to nap. To nap, my nappy time, in my crib, and mommy's gone, and my head is stuck in the rails, and there's a scary clown puppet laughing at me.
Lights, please. Hey,
God, oh my
hey,
God.
get a grip.
What happened to your speech?
Well, I was so into it, I mean, really into it, Hamlet's fear, but then I saw a clown's face laughing at me.
Just like they laugh at Teresa.
Teresa?
Is that his girlfriend?
I have no idea. I didn't think he could get a girlfriend.
Oh my God, do you two not watch Real Housewives of New Jersey? Teresa tries so hard to be good, but then her mom went to jail,
And then she goes to jail,
and then her mom dies,
and then her dad dies,
and then Melissa has never been supportive, and
and you don't even care!
Sorry, folks. We're gonna have to skip the whole monologue.
We can't skip To Be or Not to Be. It's like the most famous Shakespearean soliloquy like ever.
It's overrated.
Overrated. Wait, Emily.
Okay, no, think about it for a second. Hamlet is supposed to be talking about killing his uncle, and all of a sudden, he wants to kill himself. Where did that come from? It completely weakens his character.
It makes it more complex. The layers give it meaning.
No, the layers make it suck. It's just too many words. Like that one speech that goes, I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercise, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me sterile premonitory. This most amazing canopy, the air, look you, this brave overhanging firmament, this majestic fretted with golden fire, what appeareth no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form moving, how express and admirable, in action how like an angel, in apprehension how like a god. This beautiful world, the quintessence of the paragon of animals, and yet to me, what is this? Man delights not me. Okay, that didn't suck.
That was beautiful!
Okay, see, you guys see? That speech was both emotional and intellectual. The two can live side by side.
Like Teresa and Melissa!
Sure?
Oh wait, so our Ophelia should add some layers.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated. She's not all screams and vomits, you know. There's something else going on under that wig.
Oh, I get it. Ophelia's complicated. Like in the get thee to a nunnery scene. She's probably thinking stuff and feeling stuff like at the same time.
Exactly!
Great. Let's run that scene right now.
Okay, get out here, Ophelia.
Okay. You okay? Okay, so in this scene, Hamlet says, get thee
to a nunnery.
What?
I'm Hamlet, right? Get thee to a nunnery. What does Ophelia say?
Ah.
no, with layers, remember?
No.
Okay, tell me what I'm missing.
A basic intellectual understanding of the interplay of Ophelia's id, ego, and superego.
Okay.
And
Anything else?
and a basic emotional understanding of Ophelia as an oppressed woman.
All right, we're gonna need some help with this one. Hey, you! What's your first and last name and your social security number?
Emily, boundaries.
Okay, can you come up on stage? Come on.
Emily, I don't think it's a great idea to bring a total stranger on stage.
She's not strange. She's just a free spirit. Okay, what's your name? Morgan. Okay, Morgan. Can we call you Bob? It's a little easier to remember. Okay, Bob. We need you to help us dive deep into Ophelia's brain and conduct a, whatchamacallit?
It's a Freudian analysis.
Right, a Floridian analysis.
It's simple, really. Hamlet is playing out sublimated childhood neuroses while displacing repressed Oedipal desires into anger towards Ophelia.
So Hamlet's being a jerk.
Hello, I just said that.
Okay, so Hamlet gets really worked up and he tells Ophelia to get out of his life. He says, "Get thee to a nunnery," and in response, Ophelia screams.
Yeah, Hamlet says, get thee to a nunnery. Ophelia screams. So let's try it. Get thee to a nunnery.
Did you hear that, Suniti? I thought that was great.
It was okay.
No, it totally sucked. Look, we might as well just be honest here. There's no point humoring her.
Okay, come on, guys. Give her a break. I mean, okay, clearly she's not an actor, and frankly, it shows. But I think you showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage, a lot of, as Shakespeare would put it, chutzpah, coming up here tonight. And to create a better Scream, I think we need to get the entire cast involved to create a supportive environment for Bob here. Okay. All right,
Okay,
come on.
yeah, let's get the cast on stage. Come on. And we're going to divide you up into Ophelia's id, ego, and superego. Could we have some lights, please?
Cool, I'll take ego.
Okay, so at this point in the play, Ophelia's ego is under attack. It's feeling assaulted, attacked. It's an ego on the run. So we're going to represent this by having our egos over here run back and forth across the stage in front of Ophelia. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go!
Whoa, an egomaniac!
Yo, they're not egomaniacs, they're just, stop, free spirits. Okay, now this group over here is gonna be Ophelia's id. That's like the watery depths of her soul, right, Will?
Yeah, sure, close enough.
And she's feeling tossed by the currents and tides of her emotions. So you guys are gonna be waving your arms back and forth, kind of undulate, and you're gonna be going, maybe, maybe not, maybe not.
Beautiful. So then that leaves this section over here. Excuse me, Bob. And we're going to have you guys be Ophelia's superego. The superego is like, it's the jumble of voices that determine your moral and ethical behavior. It's very powerful and very difficult to shake. Some people never shake it in their lifetime.
Oh my God, sort of like religion.
Exactly. So let's divide them up, shall we?
Okay, so everyone from where Will is indicating to my left will be section A. Okay? Everyone over here, you guys will be section B, and you guys are section C. Yeah, not too bloody difficult.
Okay, so section A is going to represent the part of Ophelia that's given in to the dominant paradigm and believes she's worthless unless proven otherwise.
Yeah. So she's saying to herself, who are you kidding? You're just a complete waste of space. No offense, Bob. Okay, so we're going to represent this using Hamlet's line, get thee to a nunnery. Give it a try, section A. Get thee to a nunnery.
Section A, that was awful.
Yeah, come on, people, work with us here. We want it very loud, very strident. Give it a try. Get thee to a nunnery.
That was much less totally pathetic.
All right, section B, you guys are going to be the part of Ophelia's brain that wants to go for it.
Go for it?
Yeah, go for it. Like Netflix and chill.
Oh, Freud would call that part of the brain the libido.
Okay, whatever. All right, so you guys are going to be saying to Ophelia, you go, girl, put on your nice makeup and your high heels.
Okay, Shakespeare doesn't say anything about high heels. There's a lot of cross-dressing, but there's not that. He does have a good reference to makeup, though. Let's have them say, paint an inch thick.
Perfect. Give it a try, section B. Paint an inch thick.
Section A, you should learn something from section B.
All right, section C. You guys are the most important layer of them all. We're going to use you to make Ophelia relevant to the women of the 21st century.
She refuses to be this window dressing in the oppressive male primogenitive power structure of the Danish court.
Right, exactly. She's like the CEO of a floral startup company, and she doesn't need Hamlet's dramas bringing her down.
Exactly. She's like a sister doing it herself, and she's saying, to Hamlet, screw you, screw Polonius, and screw the Danish patriarchy.
Wait, Emily, that's actually so good. Why don't we just have them say that?
Seriously?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Okay, so section C, you guys are gonna be saying to Hamlet, screw you, screw Polonius, and screw the Danish patriarchy. All right, section C, give it a try.
Screw you, screw Polonius, screw the Danish patriarchy.
Personally, I thought that was a fantastic C-section.
I totally agree. All right, now, Bob, we're going to combine all of this Floridian stuff for you. The superego, the ego.
The id, maybe, maybe not.
Your feminist rage is boiling over.
All right, and your job as an actress is to combine all of these voices and blend them deep into your soul. So, we're gonna whip everyone here into a mighty frenzy, and then we're gonna stop it very suddenly. All attention goes to you, and you are gonna let out an hugely earth-shattering scream that epitomizes Ophelia. Ah, she can't wait.
All right, let's start. 3,
3,
2, 1, go!
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe,
Section
maybe not.
A, Section
maybe,
B,
maybe
Section
not.
C,
Maybe,
Section
maybe
D,
not.
Section C,
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, stop!
Oh my God, Bob, that was
go,
amazing.
Bob.
Quite incredible.
Everyone, give a round of applause for our lovely Bob here.
Woo!
All right.
Everyone leave, please. Thank you so much. Oh, of course I'll
All right,
escort
guys,
you.
let's go.
Okay.
Continuing.
So, everybody, let's hear it for Bob and everybody. Boy, we really did share something there, but we digress. Okay, back to Hamlet. The pivotal play within a play scene, Act 3, Scene 2, where Hamlet discovers conclusive evidence that his uncle murdered his father.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, trippingly on the tongue. Suit the action to the word to the action, and hold, as 'twere the mirror up to nature. Will my lord hear this play?
Ay, and the king too, presently.
And now, how does my cousin Hamlet and my son?
A little more than kin, a little less than kind.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
Take a seat, my lord. My lord, the Royal Theatre of Denmark is proud to present the murder of Gonzago.
A puppet show. How delightful.
My lord, Act 1.
Oh, what a dashing young fellow. Ooh.
Intermission!
How likes my lord the play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
My lord, Act 2.
Is this show about us? Give me those puppets.
The king rises.
Give the Lord of the play lights away.
I'll take the ghost's word for £1,000.
To speak with you in her closet.
Then I will go to my queen, who's in the closet.
Behind the arras, I'll convey myself to hear the process.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
No, mother, you have father much offended.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help!
Help!
How now, a rat?
Oh no! That will hurt! Ah!
Dead for a ducat, dead.
Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper.
At supper? Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten.
Did they not invite me to supper again? Oh my god, the carpets are so hard to clean, especially with the blood. They have no idea how much I go through with those things.
Honestly.
Like, honestly, do you know how much the bleach costs? Like, that thing, I literally Do you see these robes? They're literally stained with the blood of my enemies. Like, I have to clean these things up. They're soaked in bleach every single day.
Oh no! It's Laertes!
Son of Polonius.
Brother to Ophelia.
And a snappy dresser.
Why, thanks. Oh, thou vile king, give me my father. I'll be revenged for Polonius's murder. How now? What noise is this? Dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia. They bought a bare-faced by the beer with a hey, nonny, and in his grave reigns many a tear with a hey, nonny, ha. Fare you well, my dove. I'm mad! I'm out of my tiny little mind! See, this is acting. Here's rue for you and rosemary for remembrance, and I would have given you violets, but they all wilted when my father died, you creep. I began to feel a little nauseous. Hamlet comes back. Wait, Zuni, what's the next scene with Ophelia?
What?
What's the next scene with Ophelia?
There are no more scenes with Ophelia. Hamlet comes back.
But I've got layers now. I'm up for it.
But Shakespeare didn't write anything else. Hamlet comes back.
Well, what happens to her?
She drowns.
Oh, well, okay. What would I undertake to show myself, my father's son, indeed, more than in words, than to... Than to... Here I go!
No, off stage! One job.
Than to cut his throat in the church. And to that end, I'll anoint my sword with an unction so mortal, so where it draws blood, no cataplasm can save the thing from this compulsion. I don't know what it means either.
The skull had a tongue in it and could sing once. Alas, poor York, I knew him once. But soft, here comes my mother. Catch me while I mark.
Lay her in the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring.
Sweets to the sweet. Farewell.
Lay her and hold off the earth a while, till I've caught her once more in mine arms.
Who is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? It is I, Hamlet, the great Dane.
Hey!
Hamlet!
Laertes! The devil take thy soul!
I will fight with him until my eyelids no longer wag. The cat will mew. The dog will have its day. Give over, spoil. Come, sir.
Come, my lord.
Slice.
Clank.
Smish.
Clink.
Poke.
Slice. Ouch!
One.
No!
Judgment.
A hit, a very palpable hit. Here's to thy health, Hamlet. Drink off this cup.
Nay, set it by a while. Another hit. What say you?
A touch I do confess.
The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
No, madam, do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It's the poisoned cup. It's too late.
Come for the third, Laertes.
Youch! The queen swoons to see thee bleed.
No! The drink! I am poisoned!
I literally told you.
What? The pointed venom too? And venom to thy work! O thou murderous, incestuous dame, follow my mother!
Forgive me, Hamlet, for I'm justly killed by mine own treachery.
Heaven free thee. I shall follow thee. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, who are but mutes and audiences to this act, if ever thou didst hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while. And in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain. To tell my story, the rest is silence.
You are welcome! Okay, everyone, come on. You guys deserve it. You get a bow, okay? Hamlet
Come here, Hamlet.
and Co, let's go.
Okay. All right.
37 plays down, 97 minutes.
Actually, 95 minutes. We surprisingly finished early.
Let's do Hamlet again. I mean, we can do it. But we cut all the layers.
Oh, right.
Okay, my friends, you shall have
An
encore!
All right.
Okay, so what we're going to try and do is we are going to try and break the world record for fastest performance of Hamlet ever. It's 53 seconds, though there is a Russian troupe that did it in 51 seconds, but currently they're under investigation for doping, so it's a whole scandal.
Wait, hold on. A world record? You want in on this?
Okay, but you're not in Hamlet. You can't all be in Hamlet.
Wait, I have an idea. What if we double cast and triple cast and quadruple?
Yes! You get to be in Hamlet, and you get to be in Hamlet, and you get to be in Hamlet, and you are Hamlet!
Okay, this is a director's nightmare. Okay, here, let's do this. Everyone, pair up with someone who's already in Hamlet. Grab your script. You can do this, okay? We'll have to cut a lot of stuff, but okay. You know what? Everyone good? Let's do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that is too solid flesh would melt.
My lord, I think I saw your father yesternight.
Would the night were come.
Mark me!
Speak, run in the state of Denmark.
Revenge my mother!
My lord, this is very strange.
Well, there are more things in heaven and earth, so piss off. To be or not to be, that is the question. Get thee to a nunnery. Now speak the speech triplingly on the tongue.
Give a war the play.
I'll take the ghost word for £1,000. Now, mother, what is the matter? Brother,
That will not murder me. Help!
help, help. How now, a rat? Dead for a ducat, dead.
Now, Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
Where?
Dead.
Sweet Ophelia!
Alas, poor Yorick. But soft, here comes the queen.
Lay her in the earth.
Sweets to the sweets.
Hold off the earth a while.
It is I, omelet, the cheese Danish.
The devil take thy soul.
Give us the foils.
One for me. Oh, I am slain.
Oh, I am poisoned. I follow thee. The rest is silence.
Did we do it?
43 seconds. Okay, thank you so much. That has been the complete works of William Shakespeare.
Abridged.
Okay.
Thank you.